If the old saying, April showers bring May flowers, is accurate, we may be in for a rude awakening. The start of April comes with nearly constant rain and storm chances. Thanks so much for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. Angela's here to tell us that it looks like we may need to keep that rain gear really close this week.
Really close. We've got rain on radar right now, rain chances over the next several days. Piece of good news, just within the last 10 minutes, National Weather Service office in Indianapolis dropped the counties that were under the severe thunderstorm watch earlier this evening. So no watches, no warnings across the area right now. However, we do have some pockets of heavier rain and we do have some lightning. For some, this is going to be a noisy Tuesday night. We'll take you up along Interstate 65 and I-74. Some pockets of heavier rain and yes, some lightning from time to time in between Lafayette, south into Crawfordsville. Also some lightning crossing from the Clinton County line into the Hamilton County line. And then we go north and east. This is Interstate 69. We've got some thunderstorms just east of Marion right now. Future Track 13 shows all of this mainly impacting the northern half of the state over the next several hours. There will be some wet roads for some for that Wednesday morning drive.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. And now to breaking news out of Bartholomew County. Right now, first responders are searching for an 11-year-old who is missing in the East Fork White River. I want to give you a live look now at the scene. This is an area around Mill Race Park in Columbus. Investigators first got the call around 6:30 tonight. They tell us the child submerged at one point and did not resurface. Crews from Columbus and Bartholomew County are working together right now trying to find this child. We'll follow this story closely for you over in the coming hours and overnight. You'll be able to see any breaking developments on Sunrise starting at 4 a.m. There is heartbreak tonight for a neighborhood and a school community after a little girl was hit and killed by a car last Saturday. Alex Almanza was at a balloon release tonight where the 8-year-old girl is being memorialized. So Alex, how is this family doing?
Well, Scott, right now they're understandably shaken. For 8 years, Kalia Dykus was their world. As her grandmother put it, it's all about taking it one step, one day at a time. One by one, they trickled in. Friends, family, classmates, and teachers.
She gave the best hugs. I got a hug from her on Friday walking out the door and told her have a great weekend. So yeah, that makes it a little harder.
Michelle Britton Watts is an administrator of Edison School of the Arts, the school where Kalia attended, and where several of her classmates walked in Monday wondering, where's Kalia?
Letting them cry, letting them make notes. We have a huge mural on the piece of paper on the wall where we've done a tribute to her.
Now family and loved ones sending Kalia a message. Pink and white balloons.
Keep telling your kids, look right and left, okay? Because we need more signs up. Our tax dollars are going to other places that they shouldn't go.
Kalia was hit and killed by a car on North Rural Street near East 12th Street. Neighbors in the area say this happened too often. Kalia's mom, Jasmine Finch, says she has no ill will against the driver. Her family just hopes this is the last time something like this happens there.
This is hard. Kalia was my shadow. You ain't see Kalia without me or me without her.
Jasmine says 4 became 2. Kalia's father also died some time ago.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cry because I got y'all.
But it's okay.
It's all love.
But it's okay.
I love all y'all. I love you too.
But with faith and prayer.
7, 8.
These balloons fly high, where Kalia is once again reunited with her father. The driver who hit her remained at the scene and cooperated. Police say they don't think alcohol had any factor in the crash. Scott.
Alex, thank you so much. Governor Mike Braun tonight is ordering flags to half-staff on Saturday to honor Captain Seth Kovville. Flags on state facilities will be lowered from sunrise to sunset as the family honors Captain Kovville's life. The governor encourages other Hoosiers to join. Kovville was a Mooresville native who died when that refueling aircraft crashed in Iraq earlier this month. He was among 6 service members who were killed. Kovville enlisted in the Indiana National Guard back in 2006 and then transferred to the Ohio National Guard in 2017. Tonight, we want to take a closer look at new numbers showing the impact of evictions here in Marion County. This report comes from the Fair Housing Center of Central Indiana.
how anybody could look at 25,000 eviction filings in a single year in Marion County and not say that that's not a crisis.
Amy Nelson is the executive director for the Fair Housing Center. She helped break us down this report tonight. She says that every 100 renters here in Indianapolis, landlords evict 14 of them.
It's just heartbreaking. Not only is it numbers for us, but people contact us every day who are struggling. We hear their stories. We hear how it was a car breakdown that got them behind.
Options can be limited for Hoosiers after eviction, but there are resources available. According to the Indy Office of Public Health and Safety, the Tenant Advocacy Project provides free legal aid in eviction court to people in all 9 townships. On this eve of a critical vote for a long criticized data center plan, neighbors are voicing one last plea. Want to show you the Metro Blocks development. This is near 25th and Sherman. Samson Levingston does historical walk and talk tours around the city, including the Martindale-Brightwood neighborhood. Today, his tour came with a message: stop the data center.
No matter where you sit politically, this is something that's affecting Hoosiers all across the state, and it's honestly sick to see it happening in a city, in an urban area.
City County Councilor Ron Gibson represents this district. He believes this is a good investment in that community. Tomorrow, the Metropolitan Development Commission is expected to take a final vote on the data center. We'll be there and we'll bring you the results of the vote right here on Channel 13. Well, the Ransburg YMCA has officially closed its doors tonight after 67 years on the east side of Indianapolis. Y leaders point to funding problems, but our Logan Gay talked to longtime members tonight who tell her that neighbors will be the ones paying the price.
Absolutely. It was an emotional day at the Ransburg YMCA, and for many people on the east side, this was more than a place to work out. It was a home. The sign outside the Ransburg YMCA says it all. Thank you for 67 great years. Inside, those years live on through the people who grew up here, like Murray Bell. She's been coming here since 5th grade, and now her son is a member too. She says this place helped shape her life.
I was involved in track, basketball. I didn't really have trainers, but this is the place that I came to do that kind of stuff, which actually led me to a state championship. I really don't feel like I would have did that without the Y.
She spent the day walking the building one last time with her son, taking in the memories.
People grew up here, like a lot of friendships cultivated here, friends that turned into family members.
Samuel Nettles has been coming here since he was a kid, now watching his own family make memories.
I was here from 7 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m., like just playing basketball in the computer lab, going swimming. Like my whole day took here at what we used to call the Berg.
Even on its final day, the building was full. Showing support wasn't the issue. The YMCA says it would have needed a $20 million endowment and $5 million for immediate repairs to stay open. Leaders are helping members transition to other locations. But for many, it's not that simple.
It makes it difficult. A lot of people probably won't have somewhere to go work on their health, their mental health, their physical health, because it's nothing really close here.
For some like Dave Williams, it means even more. He remembers being a member here as a kid in the 80s. Now, experiencing homelessness, he's no longer a member. But the Y still allowed him to use the showers, helping him avoid long waits at shelters.
They're, I say, more of a family. Yeah, it's going to be hard.
And even on his last day, neighbors still have hope.
I still believe God will make a way. Hopefully something will happen with this building where it can still be a community center.
But it was good while it lasted, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can cherish all the memories.
And when asked about the future, the YMCA of Greater Indianapolis sent a statement. It says they're exploring opportunities to serve the east side and will update members when those details are finalized.
Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. The trial for a teenager charged with raping a younger boy on a special needs school bus is expected to wrap up in Jennings County tomorrow. Prosecutors say video shows 15-year-old Landon Doty sexually assaulting the boy. But Doty's attorneys say the video is not as conclusive as the prosecutors claim. The jury will see that video tomorrow morning. Doty is also expected to take the witness stand. Right now, there's a billboard on I-65 in Lebanon raising awareness for sex trafficking concerns. The nonprofit Rights for Girls is behind them. Leaders for the organization say big events like the Final Four bring more sex buyers into town, putting more victims at risk. Workers at the BP refinery in northern Indiana have now been locked out for nearly 2 weeks amid contract negotiations. Just today, Indiana Governor Mike Braun supported the employees on the picket line. Some 800 union members are currently off the job. Workers say their concerns are over pay and safety issues. Another road closure is coming to an area near Fountain Square already brimming with orange barrels. Check out this map. The Shelby Street Bridge over Pleasant Run could shut down as soon as tomorrow. It's expected to be closed until November. A post from DPW says the project will improve safety for drivers and pedestrians. Tonight we're getting our first look at the lineup for Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra's Symphony on the Prairie. The concert series begins on June 26th and runs through Labor Day. Throughout the summer, you'll be able to hear the music of Adele, Harry Styles, and the Beatles. You can find the full rundown and all the latest local stories streaming anytime. Just scan this QR code on your screen. A sign of the times. We're at IMS where Alex Pillow helped raise his banner over Gate 2. Is it May yet?
Grab the umbrella. You'll need it on Wednesday, and more on that daily storm chance in your forecast.
And our 13 Investigates team is uncovering new information about horrific fires burning inmates at the Indiana State Prison. Tonight, our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel is talking with the family of a man recently trapped in his burning cell. That story's next.